Hi, superstars. It is time for math, and we are on lesson 16 3, comparing solid figures. You learned the names of solid figures. Today, you will learn to compare solid figures and find out how they're the same and how they are different. Let's look at this solid figure here. What do we call this solid figure? Do you remember? This is a sphere. Now, a sphere rolls. It rolls because it has a curved surface. If I get another sphere, do you think I'll be able to stack them on top of each other? Let's try. No, I can't stack them because they don't have a flat surface. So a sphere can roll, but I cannot stack a sphere. How about this object here? Do you remember what we call this object? I made one right here because I didn't have one. This is called a cone. Do you think I can roll a cone? Let's try. If I put it on its side, I can. It rolls because it has a curved surface, but it also has a flat surface. How about a cube? Can I roll a cube? No, I can't roll the cube. I can push the cube and it can slide, but I can't roll it because it only has flat surfaces. It does not have a curved surface. Now we have this shape, which is a cylinder. Do you think I can roll a cylinder? If I put it on its side, it will roll because it has a curved surface. It also has two flat surfaces. So I can roll the cylinder and I can slide the cylinder on its flat surface. So what you're going to do in this first rectangle, you are going to color all of the objects that can roll. So color them any color you want, but make sure only the objects that you think will roll. All right, now let's look over here at these. So I want to stack some objects. Which of these solid figures do you think I can stack? Let's see. Can I stack the sphere? What did we say about the sphere? Does it have a flat surface? No, it doesn't. So I cannot stack a sphere. How about a cube? Do you think I can stack it? Well, let's try. Yes, I can because it has a flat surface, and so does this cylinder. I can stack those. How about this cone? Do you think I can stack a cone? Does it have a flat surface? Yep, I can stack the cone as long as it's on top, because do you think I can stack something on top of a cone? It has a corner up here. I cannot stack anything on top of the cone, right? Yeah, it's not going to work. Only the flat surface will stack. So over here, I want you to color the solid figures that you can stack. All right, let's go to our last rectangle here. Now we're going to look at the solid figures and kind of see which one can slide. So can a sphere slide? Let's see. What is it doing? Well, it looks like it's rolling. It won't slide because if I push it, it rolls. No flat surface. How about a cube? Do you think it's going to slide? I can push it and it slides because it has a flat surface. So a cube slides. How about a cone? Do you think it's going to slide? Does it have a flat surface? Yes, it does. So when we push it, we can slide it. And last is our cylinder. Can we slide the cylinder? Yes, we can. It has two flat surfaces and we can slide it. So what you're going to do here is you are going to color the solid figures that can slide. Let's turn our paper over. Okay, let's look at this first box up here. What solid figures do you see? There's a cube, a sphere, a cone, and a cylinder. That is correct. Okay, so which figure has two or more corners? Does this one have corners? No. It has two flat sides and it has a curved side, no corners. How about the cone? Does it have a corner? It has one corner right here. How about our sphere? Any corners? No, it's a curved surface. How about our cube? Yes, it has many corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which one has two or more corners? The cube. All right, let's look over here. Which solid figures do you see? A sphere, a cylinder, and what's this one? A cone. So what movement is each figure doing? What are they doing? They're rolling because they have curved surfaces. How about here? What do you see? There's a cube and a cylinder, and they are stacked. So we can stack objects that have a flat surface. Now, how about here? What do we see? We have a cube, a cone, and a cylinder. That is correct. So what are these objects, doing? They are sliding because they have flat surfaces, so they slide. Very good. Now I want you to listen carefully. Which of these objects can you stack, slide, and roll? So which of these can you stack, slide, and roll? The cylinder. Now remember, we can stack this on top of an object, but we cannot stack another cone on top of a cone. So we can stack, slide, and roll a cylinder. All right, let's look at problem number 1 here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at the solid figures on the left. Number 1, you are going to circle the solid figures that stack and mark an X on the figure that have corners. So look at each of these. Which ones can stack? You put a circle over the objects that can stack. So these two, the cylinder and the cube, can stack, and you mark an X on the object that has corners. All right, let's look at number 2. You're going to circle the solid figures that roll. So look for the solid figures that can roll and mark an X on the figures that have corners. So look at them carefully. Number 3, circle the solid figures that slide. Circle the ones that slide. And underline, put a line under the figures that have more than one flat surface. So you're going to circle the solid figures that slide, and you're going to underline. That means put a line under the figure that have more than one flat surface. Let's look at number 4. Okay, again, you are going to look at the figures on the left side, okay? All right, for number 4, circle the objects that stack. So look at the objects here. Which ones can stack? And you're going to mark an X on the figures that have corners. So look for the figure that have corners. You're going to mark an X on it. Number 5, circle the objects that roll and mark an X on the figures that have corners. All right, number 6, circle the objects that slide and underline the figures that have more than one surface. All right, superstars, until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.